Hi, welcome to the 5 o'clock somewhere news. My name's Adam Burke. I'm going to make you a delicious cocktail and talk about the news. Because once you hear that news, you're going to need a drink. This is a special election day edition of the 5 o'clock somewhere news. I'm actually going to be making two drinks. Both drinks are a slight variation on the classic daiquiri. I'm going to be making the President, and I'm going to be making El Presidente, which is a boozier version. So if your night's not going well, maybe switch to that one. Also, this week, each recipe will just be enough for one cocktail. First step, chill your cocktail glasses. As always, I like to chuck them in the freezer. First up, the President. Take a cocktail shaker and fill it with ice. 2 ounces of light rum. 1 ounce freshly squeezed orange juice. Oh shit. In Texas, the state Supreme Court rejected Republican efforts to have 130,000 ballots thrown out that were cast at a drive-through voting facility. Yeah, of course they rejected that. It's Texas. You're really gonna try to tell a Texan he can't do something while driving? I lived in Texas for years. The entire state is drive-through. They would have drive-through maternity wards if they could. Yeah, doc, this one's gonna be to go. The wife's in the flatbed. I'm sure some Texan ballots are gonna be thrown out, but only because they put Ford F-150 as a write-in candidate. Texans love their trucks, is what I'm saying. I mean, obviously not all Texans, but there's definitely an intersection of pickups and politics. And if you don't believe me, this Saturday, an entire convoy of Texan Trump supporters in pickup trucks surrounded a Biden campaign bus and allegedly tried to force it off the road. Now, obviously that kind of intimidation is reprehensible and dangerous, but it's also so dumb as to be borderline adorable. They do realize that that bus isn't the actual Biden campaign, right? Neither Biden nor Harris were on the bus, and even if they were, it's not like if you chased it into a ravine, Dukes of Hazzard style, Trump would win the election by default. Also, Biden has spent almost $600 million on TV ads. You can't run them off the roads. What are you going to do, T-bone the airwaves? In fact, it was such an empty and pointless piece of posturing that of course President Trump loved it, posting about it on Twitter and mentioning it at campaign rallies. Yay, look at these poor dopes trailing this tour bus like a bunch of college dropouts following Fish for the summer. That's clearly the best use of those vehicles to help my campaign instead of, I don't know, driving Republican voters to the polls. It's almost as if he doesn't trust democracy or something. Then 1/4 ounce lemon juice. Then 1/4 ounce grenadine. Shake the crap out of it. Take one of your chilled glasses. Strain into the chilled glass. A martini or coupe glass would probably be better for this, but I broke all of ours, so we're using this. Garnish with a twist of orange, and that's the President. A reporter discovered that the terms and conditions of Elon Musk's new SpaceX internet service contains language stating that Musk's planned colony on Mars will, quote, not be bound by Earth laws. And I don't know about you, but that would completely put my mind at rest as a colonist. Criminal negligence? The red planet knows not of this criminal negligence. Really, Elon? You hid your intergalactic manifesto in the T's and C's? That's like Jefferson snuck the Declaration of Independence into the instructions for a loom. Besides that, we already have rules for a people's government on Mars. Or did Quato die for nothing? Actually, I think Elon Musk is more of a Carter Democrat. Not Jimmy Carter, John Carter. Because anytime someone says there are no rules in space, they're basically planning to bang as many sexy alien ladies as they can. Mars is going to be to Elon Musk what Utah was to Brigham Young. You may keep your terrestrial morality. I'm off to bone some hot 9-limbed sister wives. Next up, El Presidente. Fill your cocktail glass up with ice. The recipe I read called for 1.5 ounces of light rum, but screw it, it's election day. 2 ounces of light rum. 3/4 of an ounce dry vermouth, 3/4 of an ounce triple sec or Cointreau if you're feeling fancy and expensive. After Dr. Anthony Fauci criticized Trump's approach to the pandemic, the White House accused the nation's top infectious disease scientist of, quote, playing politics. Yeah, he probably was. He's probably just trying to get you guys to play science. Trump went even further over the weekend, suggesting that he planned to fire Fauci after the election. Oh no, is that a threat or a promise? I mean, he's not using him now. At this point, Fauci is like that exercise bike we all bought at the beginning of the lockdown, saying we're really gonna shake things up and change things, but then it turned out to be too hard, so now we haven't used it in months, and now it's just sitting resentfully in the corner, shaming us for all our health decisions. A dash of grenadine. Take all your ingredients, shake the shit out of it. Strain your drink into your chilled glass. Kim Kardashian revealed on Instagram that Kanye West had gifted her with a hologram of her late father for her birthday. Surely if your wife's birthday is in late October and you're going to give her a literal ghost, you might as well wait until Halloween. And look, I know this is tricky because it is a family member that she lost, but she did post about it twice. So I kind of feel like she wants us to talk about it. And I do empathize with her. Kim lost her father at 23. I lost my father at 28. So, you know, whatever helps her with her grief, more power to her. I'm just saying, me personally, if someone gifted me a CGI projection of my late father that looked like a character from Grand Theft Auto, I'd be like, wait, is my dead dad about to give me a side quest? Also, my dad was really bad with technology. Like, he bought a PC once and only used it to play solitaire. I'm pretty sure he did his bookkeeping on a deck of cards. Just not good with electronics. So if my dad came back as a hologram, I'm pretty sure his first question would be like, how the fuck do I turn myself off? Also, can I get the Arsenal game on this thing? In Kim's case, her late father's message from beyond the grave was that he hoped she carried on his legacy. And if that legacy means making poor judgment calls in public, then yeah, she's nailing it. At one point, the hologram made a reference to PFIs, which some people say is just a Kardashian family nonsense word, but some people speculate is him joking about, well, queefs. And here's the thing. If you're wondering why I chose to do a show that's centered around booze, just know that I found myself checking Urban Dictionary to see if Kim Kardashian's dead dad was riffing about vaginal flatulence during a holographic message that was written and produced by her husband, who, by the way, is also running for president. So yeah, bottoms up, baby. Garnish with a twist of orange. That is the El Presidente. This is the President. This has been the 5 o'clock Somewhere News. Cheers.